Today we are going to discuss Act 1, Scene 2 of Julius Caesar. We will dive into a detailed analysis, examining the key events and their significance. So, let's begin. In this scene, we are introduced to the key themes and characters that set the stage for the dramatic events to follow. This scene is significant as it establishes the political tension, explores personal ambition, and introduces the idea of fate versus free will. The scene takes place in a public place in Rome during the festival of Lupercal. Julius Caesar has just returned to Rome after his victory over Pompey. Now we are starting the summary of Act 1, Scene 2 of Julius Caesar, where Caesar is warned by a soothsayer to beware the Ides of March amidst public celebrations. The scene begins with Caesar, his wife Calpurnia, and a large crowd, including several prominent Romans like Brutus, Cassius, and Mark Antony. As the procession moves, a soothsayer warns Caesar to beware the Ides of March, which Caesar dismisses as nonsense. After the procession, Cassius and Brutus have a private conversation. Cassius expresses his discontent with Caesar's growing power and influence. He appeals to Brutus's sense of honor, patriotism, and fear of tyranny, suggesting that Caesar's ambition could endanger the Republic. Brutus admits he has been troubled by Caesar's rise, but hasn't decided how to act. Cassius continues to manipulate Brutus, planting seeds of doubt, and emphasizing the idea that it is up to them to prevent Caesar from becoming a tyrant. Meanwhile, Caesar re-enters and comments on his distrust of Cassius, describing him as having a lean and hungry look. He prefers men who are content and not ambitious. Caesar's arrogance and dismissal of threats reveal his growing sense of invincibility. The scene ends with Casca recounting how Mark Antony offered Caesar a crown 3 times, which Caesar refused each time. However, Casca suggests that Caesar's refusal was more of a performance, as he secretly desires the crown. Caesar and the soothsayer. Soothsayer. Beware the Ides of March. This warning introduces the theme of fate and foreshadows Caesar's eventual downfall. Caesar. He is a dreamer, let us leave him, pass. Caesar's dismissal reflects his arrogance and belief in his invulnerability. Cassius and Brutus. Cassius. Why, man, he doth bestride the narrow world like a colossus, and we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonourable graves. Cassius uses vivid imagery to convey his resentment of Caesar's dominance and to highlight the disparity between Caesar's power and the common man's insignificance. Brutus. That you do love me, I am nothing jealous. What you would work me to, I have some aim. Brutus acknowledges Cassius's affection, but remains cautious about being manipulated. Cassius. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. Cassius rejects the idea of fate, emphasizing personal responsibility and the power to change their destiny. Caesar on Cassius. Caesar. Yond Cassius has a lean and hungry look. He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous. Caesar's observation shows his suspicion and recognition of Cassius's threat, yet his arrogance prevents him from acting on it. Casca's recount of the crown offering. Casca. Why, there was a crown offered him, and being offered him, he put it by with the back of his hand thus, and then the people fell a-shouting. Casca's account highlights Caesar's manipulation of public perception, pretending to be humble while desiring power. Casca. But for mine own part it was Greek to me. Casca uses this phrase to express confusion, which has since become a common expression for something incomprehensible. Now we will do the overall analysis of this scene: themes, power, and ambition. The scene highlights the tension between personal ambition and the public good. Cassius fears Caesar's ambition will lead to tyranny. Fate versus free will. The soothsayer's warning introduces the theme of fate. Caesar's dismissal of the warning shows his belief in free will and control over his destiny. Manipulation and persuasion. Cassius's conversation with Brutus demonstrates his skill in manipulation, using rhetoric to sway Brutus towards his cause. Let's discuss about the character development. Caesar, portrayed as confident, perhaps overly so, dismissing warnings and displaying a sense of superiority. Brutus, shown as honourable but conflicted, grappling with his loyalty to Caesar and his duty to Rome. Cassius, ambitious and manipulative, he is the catalyst for the conspiracy against Caesar. Now we are at the end of the video. Conclusion: Act 1, Scene 2 is pivotal in setting up the central conflict of the play. The interactions between Caesar, Brutus, and Cassius lay the groundwork for the unfolding drama, exploring themes of power, loyalty, and the struggle between personal ambition and public duty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want more literature videos, let me know in the comments. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest uploads. See you in the next video.